Good morning. I'm Michaela L. Carson. I'm a writer and an author coach, and I'm here with you for 3 Minute Thursday. Today we're talking about, do you really need an author website? So you've probably heard that you need an author website, and you might, but when is the right time to build one, and what should it include, and how do you know if you actually need it or not at your stage of writing? So we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about the purpose, when it matters, and how to make sure it works for you and your readers. Okay, so let's get the timer started, and here we go. First thing, when do you actually need an author website? You don't need it before you start writing, but once you're ready to start growing your audience or launching that first book, it's really a valuable tool to have. So ask yourself, am I trying to build an email list or a platform? And do I have something to offer readers, like a freebie, my blog, or a book? Those are the two main questions you want to start with. You can also ask if having a central hub will help people find and trust your work more easily. Unless you're a speaker, that's probably not necessarily an issue for you with your first book. So here's a good guiding principle. If you're sharing content publicly, even just on social media, a website will give you credibility and a solid place, a landing spot for your readers. Okay. So, what do you want to include on your website? It doesn't have to be big, it needs to be clear and intentional. It can be a single page website. What that means is there's not like a bunch of tabs in it. It's really basic on the back end. Okay. So, you need a clean homepage with your core message or your about statement, who you write to, that kind of thing. I highly suggest an email sign up. Ideally, you use a freebie for that to get people to sign up. You want a relatable, personable About Me page. And then you're going to have a book page with links to buy your book once it's published. Okay. So if it's not published yet, you might do a coming soon or you don't need that yet. And then you'll want a contact info section. So podcast hosts, event organizers, or readers can reach out to you. So, really, what you want to do for what to include is ask yourself, what do I want people to do when they get here? You need to have a reason for what you're doing. And then you also want to ask yourself if you're reflecting your brand clearly in the design and the words. And I have some other 3 Minute Thursdays about branding if you want to check that out. Okay, so what makes a website work for you? The website works while you're asleep. You don't, it's something that's passive. You don't have to be actively involved, and it should reflect your message and who you are. It should be easy to use on mobile devices, and most platforms allow you to check both views. It should be a place to collect emails so that you're not relying solely on social media, because those accounts don't actually belong to you. And if something happened and you got shut down or the site went away, you wouldn't have those followers anymore. So an email list helps you with that. And then it also makes it really clear right away what you're about. So, like I said before, a simple one page website is better than nothing. Um, and you can even do that in Canva if you're used to Canva. So, tell me, do you guys have a website yet? If not, why are you waiting? What's your hesitation? You can drop any questions in the comments. If you need help deciding what to include, how to align it with your brand, I'm happy to help you with that. I love this. My background's in social media marketing and comms, so I love it. Until next time, keep writing what matters and have an awesome rest of your day.